What's up YouTube, this is DWS Darius. Today I decided to come to you guys face to face to talk about a topic in this hobby that I get a lot of questions about, and that is, are African cichlids good for beginners? Now when it comes to American cichlids, I could throw different types to you all day, but when it comes to African cichlids, I'm a little hesitant because just African cichlids are just a whole category in this fish keeping community. So I decided to get a special guest to help me out. This guy is just known for his African cichlids, and it is none other than an inquisitive fish guy. So let's hear his opinion on African cichlids for the beginner hobbyist.
What up YouTube, fellow hobbyists, and thanks to Darius for the spot. If you are not familiar with my channel, I am IFG, the Inquisitive Fish Guy. Now, let's get into the video. I'm here today with Darius to talk about beginner African cichlid keepers. Are African cichlids too difficult of a fish for beginner aquarium hobbyists? In my opinion, the answer to that would be no. There are many different African cichlids that beginners can start out with. Some peacocks, some Mabuna, some Tanganyikan, Malawi, blah, blah, blah. It's not really that difficult to keep these fish, guys. I'm going to give you some tips on how to be successful as a beginner African cichlid keeper. Now, when you invest into an aquarium, always invest into the largest aquarium that you can afford. Also, always make sure that you have backup equipment, filters, lighting, heaters, even aquarium lids. Okay guys, so that's the biggest thing that you can afford. Always have backup equipment. Also, when stocking your aquariums, always do research and don't just thumb through the first Google link that you find. Do a deep dive when researching the fish that you would like to keep in your aquarium. Also, proper diet. Different species of fish require different diets, so be very mindful of what you are feeding to your fish. Research the diet and the eating habit of the fish. Also, tank mates. When you are researching your fish, research tank mates as well. That will also keep down aggression in your aquarium. However, most African cichlids, at some point, there will be some levels of aggression. It is just something that you will have to deal with when keeping African cichlids. Mabuna, for instance, are a rock-dwelling cichlid. These guys need lots of rock work to hide around in. Peacocks and haps, they are free swimmers, whereas they don't need as much rock work to survive in your aquarium. They like to swim back and forth in your tank. Okay, Darius, that's my time, and thanks for having me.
Okay everyone, so as always, when it comes to IFG, we get that solid information. So thank you IFG for taking part in this video. So when it comes to my opinion, I pretty much agree with them, with African cichlids and just any fish in general, whether it's African cichlids, American cichlids, any tropical fish, cold water fish, saltwater fish. When it comes to any aquarium fish, the best thing for you to do is to do your research, make sure you can provide those proper tank requirements, and just keep up with the maintenance and just that husbandry to your tank, and you're guaranteed to have success. I know my first fish were African cichlids, but you know, I didn't do everything necessary, so I had quite a bumpy ride. But if you do what's necessary, that's the dog making all this noise in the background. But if you do what is necessary, you'll have success and you'll have quite an experience. So YouTube, make sure you check out IFG's channel. His link to his channel is in the description below and in the card section above. Thank you all for watching, and see you next time.